Thought of it just then. All right, coming to the stage next, your next actually the first lady that we've seen up on stage tonight, but definitely not the last. There are more to come. But she comes to us from our sister city in Lexington, Kentucky. Everybody please give it up for Kelly Geoghegan.
So, not too long ago, I realized that I had neglected to teach my children any nursery rhymes when they were little. And at first, I felt like a really bad mother. And then I started thinking, I don't know, some of them are kind of weird. Like the little old woman who lives in the shoe. And she had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She made them some broth without any bread and whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. So she's basically beating these children and not feeding them properly. I mean, if you want to Google overwhelmed, you're going to see this woman's face. And there's about 30 of those kids running around that shoe. Actually, in the picture, she's chasing one of them with a big club, while the others have their heads stuck out the shoelace hole with a terrified look on their face like, I mean, what the hell is going on here? And, no one ever seems to mention, where's the father of the shoe? I mean, he had to be around at some point. I mean, did he just bail on these poor people? Probably the smartest one in the whole group, if you ask me. And then we have the obvious question. I'm not sure why this pisses me off a little bit, but it does. Why in the hell are they living in a shoe? I mean, is this a proper structure for these children? I mean, even if you wanted to call social services, they'd be like, well, what's the address? And you'd be like, I don't know. I mean, those people living out in the shoe, out in the forest, you might want to go check that shit out because it's not good. And then we have Humpty Dumpty. Y'all know him. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Well, now somebody's putting him back together because he keeps getting back up on that wall. And has anybody in Humpty's circle ever thought it was a good idea for him to find a new hobby? Maybe something indoors like checkers or bingo? Maybe something he's not going to get splattered all over the sidewalk every day? Because if you think about it, he's wasting a lot of people's time. I mean, all the king's horses and the king's men come running. If you really think about it, Humpty Dumpty's kind of a selfish asshole. I mean, he wants to do what he wants to do, and everybody else has to pick up the pieces. I mean, he's kind of a nurse-around version of an addict. And then we have a song, and it's called This Old Man. And even the title, you're thinking, what the hell is going to happen with this? But it's this old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give your dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Okay, then we have that. Then we have this old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe. All right. Then we have three. He played knick-knack on my knee. Now, I'm not really sure what knick-knack, paddywhack is. But I don't think I like that. And then we have four. He played knick-knack on my door. Now, I never called it that before, but it is an opening. I mean, what's going on with this guy? He's running around town, knick-knack, paddywhacking on everybody with his dog. And, is he giving the dog a bone, or is he giving the dog a bone? I don't know. I mean, that's another one you might want to call the authorities about. That's two already. And the last one, even when I was 6 years old, I found this one a little disturbing. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Well, first of all, I'm thinking, if he's so good at eating pumpkin, why does she want to be? Not sure about that. Basically, this man's holding his wife hostage in the shell of a fruit, and we're all singing about it. So now, after a little reflection on all these, maybe it was a good thing I didn't teach my children these nursery rhymes because a lot of them are kind of fucked up. Thank you all.
Geoghegan, everybody. Geoghegan from Lexington, Kentucky. And she reminded me we need to wrap this show up so I can get home and play some knick-knack paddywhack. All right. Yes,